No one needs to eat salt. Actually, salt is so bad for you, we're supposed to avoid it. Well, this came from people who eat a standard American diet. So the doctors are telling those people, don't eat salt. In other words, don't add salt to your food and don't eat food high in salt. But everything they're already eating is really high in salt. So those people already are eating a ton of salt. And then even for people who eat a vegan diet, a lot of that food is processed. And even if it's not, coconut aminos and soy sauce, those foods have salt in it already, in addition to miso, which is high in salt. So if you're avoiding salt altogether, that's extremely problematic. You can get nauseous, and there's a whole host of other really bad side effects. You can even have your cholesterol level go up if you eat too low in salt. So I'll put a link in the description if you want to read from Dr. McDougall's website some of the dangers of eating not enough salt and or avoiding salt altogether. And especially if you're an athlete, you're going to need even more salt. So what I noticed is if I go to the gym and it's a really hot day and I don't have enough salt in my smoothie, I'll start feeling really thirsty and I'll keep drinking more water. But the thing is, I don't need water because I've already drank like 20 ounces of water. What I need is salt. So I found out drinking more water is not making me hydrated. Once I add a little bit of salt, I feel hydrated. So you do need some sodium. Sodium is an essential nutrient. The problem is people just consume too much of it. So you need about a teaspoon a day. You can also check out Dr. Brooke Goldner, where she recommends that exact amount for people, because if you are eating a raw vegan diet, typically the food doesn't have salt in it. I mean, if you're eating a lot of fruit, I don't know, there's very little salt. If you're eating a bunch of celery, sure, there's salt in that. I don't even like celery, so rarely eat celery. So I do consume salt. I put a little bit in my smoothies. I'll have some olives, and sometimes I'll actually eat some sodium. For my favorite low-fat, oil-free, plant-based vegan recipes, order my cookbook with vegan nutrition facts on how to prevent and reverse disease, which chronicles my personal health and weight loss story through my website, thehigh5diet.com.